and the likes, everyone. Okay, so we have got the King of Pentacles, but he's reversed. So the King of Pentacles upright, it's someone who's a solid provider, okay? They're really good at the 3D, so they like the security of wealth. They like to save. They like to spend, okay? They like material things. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I mean, if you think about it, the rest of your life is governed in this 3D reality by assets, by savings, by the ability to spend capital, okay, to spend money and acquire money, to have income. So it's a person very responsible, okay? This person is struggling at the moment. They've got a lot of outgoings, or they could have spent a lot, or they could have had a reduction in pay. So they might be struggling to provide, or they could be overspending. I literally do this channel for free and I spend my time helping people, and apparently I'm the devil. Like, it's just ridiculous. You need to get over yourselves. Read the channel description. It says that I'm here for like spiritual growth and to help people and entertain people. It's not to hurt anyone. If you're running around calling people the devil, you're hurting people. We're on Scorpio. If you want to see the Cancer reading, it's on it's 2 videos down on the lives. It's in the title. I did it yesterday, okay? The Four of Wands reversed is a lack of stability. So 4 is a number of stability. It's the most stable number, like the 4 walls to a house or the 4 legs to a chair. It's the 1111 card. So it's 2 people that are living together, or they're married. The whole town knows that these 2 people are in love, that they are in union, that they are exclusive, super loyal to each other, lots and lots of stability. That's reversed, okay? So perhaps money problems have caused instability, or we're unable to achieve a home, or, you know, sometimes when you haven't got like your finances together, when you haven't got your ducks in a row, you don't put yourself forward to be in a serious partnership because you don't feel like you're able to provide for one, you know, and that's normal. You wait until things are going well, don't you? And then you say, hey, I'm a good option. Come and be with me. The Queen of Cups reversed, the Three of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. So this looks like we're having a crisis, okay? A crisis of confidence, crisis of faith. When you have the Queen of Cups upright, okay, it's someone that is patient, understanding, compassionate, generous. It's very difficult to be any of those things when your heart chakra's all clogged up with a little bit of bitterness or a little bit of envy, because you're actually struggling loads financially or whatever. It knocks your emotions off, and we don't have the capacity to be as generous or patient or caring or, you know, compassionate as what we once were. It's just how it is right now, okay? There could be a little bit of worrying going on. The Three of Pentacles, when it's upright, it's community. 3 is a number of community. It's teams. When it comes to Pentacles, that's earning money. It's cooperating. So it can be the workplace, or it can be just cooperation in general with others. Now that's reversed, so we could be having difficulty with finding work or maintaining work, or, you know, we've been made redundant. The High Priestess is, you know, it's your intuition, it's your connection to the divine. When that's reversed, sometimes you like, you know, if things seem to go really shitty for a while, you lose your connection to spirit and you start to lack faith. You feel hopeless, you feel like nothing's going to change, it's not going to get better. It's that kind of vibe, okay? So that's a bit rubbish for you at the moment, Scorpio. Hi, welcome in. I'm not doing individual readings. It's you have to watch the sign that you are, okay? So at the moment we're on Scorpio. I've done the signs in zodiac order. So Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer were done yesterday. So you have to go out of here and go onto the live that's titled with those names, or you can rewind in this one to watch Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. The other signs I'll do tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow I'll do Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. You're an Aries, are you? Yeah, see, that'll be on the live from yesterday. If you go to my lives playlist, you'll be able to choose the one you're looking for. Knight of Wands upright. You're a Scorpio. Knight of Wands upright is what's coming out for the one that's showing up in your reading, okay? So this is very sexy energy, very spontaneous, very, you know, I do what I want when I want, and, you know, I don't overthink it. It just feels good, so I do it. Very, very fast energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they don't have to be that. It's just, it's very passionate, very sexual. I can't answer individual questions. Okay, I don't have enough watch hours to do super chats just yet. Probably in the next 3 to 6 months. Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so delayed action. The Two of Wands is choosing which path, okay? When you're at a fork in the road and you need to choose A or B, which way am I going to go? But this one is like, I've chosen, I know that I want A, or I know that I want to take B, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Something's holding this person back, which is strange after the Knight of Wands energy, because that's very spontaneous, very thoughtless, you know, acting on impulse. We've got some holding back now. Yeah. Rejecting offers. So when someone offers a cup of emotion, this person's very closed off. Did they get their fingers burnt? What happened? We'll have to find out. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Now they are a knight. You are a queen. I don't think you're involved with anyone at the moment, unless this person played you or something. We've got a King of Wands now. Someone went from being the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. So they've grown up. But the King of Wands is someone who's usually confident. They're usually a go-getter. They're good looking. They walk into a room and everyone turns and looks, you know. That person that goes into a party and they're flanked by a friend either side of them, like, they've matured and I think they're feeling a bit closed off, a bit down, not themselves. Something's giving this person food for thought. The full moon reversed and the 5 of Wands reversed. See, the full moon is Pisces energy. It's, you see the third eye, it's all like your fears, being afraid of the dark, being afraid of what's hidden. It's transformation. And when that's reversed, it's like we're fighting it, okay? We're really fighting it. And the 5 of Wands was reversed, wasn't it? Now, the 5 of Wands upright, it can be inner conflict or external conflict. Inner meaning we've got mixed feelings about what's happening or what to do. You know, different parts of you are thinking it's a good idea or a bad idea, or you really want something, but it's going to be really scary. It's when you've got conflicted emotions internally, like within yourself about something. External conflict is, you know, arguments with other people, clashes, quarrels, physical fights, or just disagreements to the point where it's like dividing people. That's reversed. So we're trying to avoid, you know, clashing with others or our own internal conflict. I think these are for your person though, because I think they became from the Knight of Wands like a player energy to someone who's more serious, but it's kind of got them down. They're closed off to love. They're not taking action. Something's happened to this person to make them think twice. Hi, welcome into the chat. God, we're losing light so rapidly, but I'm near the end, so I'm just going to crack on, I think. The Lovers, and it's upright. That's the major arcana for Gemini. The Lovers is a divine union. It's two people that are supposed to be together. They love each other. They're perfectly matched. They're divine counterparts. I need to find out. I'm going to have to put lights on. I think the light's just disappearing. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. Whoops. Well, that's really nice for the outcome. Why is this person, why have they got the 3 of Wands? Why are they not taking action? Why are they closed off to love? I need some answers. Oh my God. Gold digger. In it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving. Oof. Public image, worried about appearances, can't relax, conceited. Devilish. Trouble follows them around, tempting, addictive charm. Two-faced. Playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think. Ooh. Okay. Maybe they've had a touch of karma for what they've been acting like. Maybe they experienced someone using them for money, someone tempting them, playing with their heart, all the stuff that they used to do to other people. I don't know. Okay, but that's a lot of bad behavior. That's like ego. So, we worry about what people think of what car we've got, what house we've got, what job we've got, what we look like. That's all ego driven. Okay, when you have an ego death, I feel like this person has had an ego death and they've realised like they're not all that. It's not right to hurt people, the way that they have, and they've had a dose of their own medicine. When you do that, it makes you view things in a really different way. And suddenly, everything that you believed in, everything that you thought to be true, turns on its head. That's a card of major transformation. It's very emotional for this person. And I think that's why they're keeping to themselves. There's a lot going on in this person's heart and in this person's mind. I don't think they want anyone to know, because Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Leo or another fire sign. I said Leo because we've got the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, but it could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone who's just got a big ego, good looking, knows it, and has been running around, taking people for granted, taking other people's feelings for granted, taking advantage. Look at this flickering passion. Feelings come and go, or the chemistry is not there. So they just never really, stayed still for too long to kind of worry about their actions, the consequences of their actions. No, I'm not doing free readings. This is, I'm going through the signs. Okay, so you have to watch your sign or the sign of your person. A bugaboo. A bugaboo. Isn't that like a hobo? Someone said hobosexual. That made me laugh so much. Hobosexual, like someone that just goes from place to place. They don't really contribute anything long term. They're a drifter. And they kind of live off your stability and then move on. Check yourself. Oh dear. Running away. This person used to be flighty. They used to be on that horse like no one's business. They'd be like, I'm gone. See you later. The bed's still warm. And they've left. They've just done one quick because they don't want to deal with long term. They don't want to deal with responsibility. They don't want to deal with other people's feelings. Okay, and that way they get to protect their own, and they don't have to kind of live up to anyone's expectations. If you choose to let people down, then you get to protect your own ego. It's like the kids in school, just the ones that won't do any work in their book, because then it's like they chose not to do the work rather than they did it and it was wrong. Does that make sense? It's like they get to be in control, but really it's a form of self-harm because you're not getting anywhere. You are not getting anywhere, and it's reflective of like what you view of yourself. Like if you don't think you're worth anything, if you think you're always going to get things wrong, if you don't like looking stupid, then you're just not going to try. And that's what kids do in school who don't have a good sense of self, and it's what adults do in life. They flaky, they avoid commitment because then they don't have to fail at it, and it's because they chose that way. It's not because They just weren't good enough. Does that make sense? I'm just looking at the cards because I don't think that you and this person know each other. I don't think you've met. I think you're two separate entities at the moment that have no idea that you exist. You're both showing up as kings. You're King of Pentacles reversed, they're King of Wands reversed. So you're both on your downers. You both got stuff to learn. They probably need to mature in their own way, and you need to mature in your own way. Okay? It could be twin flames, this. You might be triggering healing in each other. I don't know. Let's carry on. What's the nature of this connection, please? You know, they're a runner and you're like a person of stability. You're a fixed sign, Scorpio, so you don't like people being flighty. You can be possessive. You want people to be rock solid, dependable. You want passion, you want emotion. You know, there's not a chance that you want someone who's a Knight of Wands, a heartbreaker. Deception, someone's wearing a mask in this relationship. Well, we don't want any of that, thank you. Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern. Silent treatment, abandonment. This person is going to stop the pattern, okay? They're not going to abandon people. They're not going to keep doing that, you know, jumping on horse and running away. They're gonna take some time to reflect and grow and change and be better and do better, okay? And that can't happen overnight. So why are they showing up in your reading, Scorpio? When is this going to come together? October. Just saying that I'm sure that came out in Leo's reading. So you could be dealing with a Leo. Hi, welcome in. You're welcome. Let's get you some advice, okay? And then we'll get you some angel numbers and some crystals, and then we are done. Right, if this is resonating for Scorpio, and they want stability, they crave stability, money's a bit tight, they're losing faith, okay? Crisis of faith, hopelessness. It says begin again. Give it the time it needs, okay? Give yourself a chance to breathe. Give yourself a chance to recover, to grow. Rome was not built in a day. Get out of your own way. You're being too hard on yourself, okay? And that negative self-talk, which we all think we don't do, and then when we're honest with ourselves and we think, have I said anything nice to myself today? Or have I said something or thought something not very nice about myself? If you're honest and you really think about it, we probably speak quite negatively to ourselves, like, I'm not good enough, or I'm stupid, why did I do that? I can't believe I'm thinking about that person, or like, I should have applied for more jobs, or I should have done this, or I'm terrible for not doing X, Y, or Z. You know, why did I eat that? Why did I drink that? You know, I didn't go for a walk today. You tell yourself so many negative things and you don't even realise that you're doing it. But it's really bad for you. that is berating yourself. Okay, so get out of your own way. You've done amazing, absolutely guaranteed. You worked hard this year. You have tried your best. You've been there for people. Scorpios are like your ride or die. They are there for people. They're caring. You know, they like to be in the company of those that they love and adore. Family, friends, lovers. Anything you want to find, it's out there somewhere, Scorpio, okay? Take your time, okay? Just start over. It's fine. Are you a Leo? I've finished Leo, okay? So if you just rewind, you'll be able to find it. It's this, isn't it? It's this. Oh, all is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, the doubt, the anger, the fear, the anxiety, the rejection, and the overwhelm. We're on Scorpio, okay? We're just finishing up Scorpio. I'm thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. You know that when you feel like a failure, at some point you'll transmute that into ambition, okay? When you feel rejection, at some point you'll transmute that into inner strength, and you'll think, screw you, if you don't understand who I am, if you're too small-minded to listen to what I have to say, and I'm just being real, then you'll tell them to do one. You know, create boundaries, keep that bubble of protection around yourself, but speak positively. You know what I haven't done for a really long time is burn Palo Santo, so I'm going to do some for you, Scorpio. Hang on. If I turn that off. So Palo Santo, you probably know what it is, but if you don't, it's a wood from South America. I don't really know how to describe what it smells like. It's a bit coconutty, so especially if you don't like sage, you can burn this instead. But it brings abundance, and you need to say positive affirmations like, I want success, I deserve success, and I will have success. You know, I want love, I deserve love, and I will have love. You say positive things, positive affirmations. Manifest by picturing what it is that you want. What qualities in a person do you want? What is non-negotiable? What have you really appreciated about a previous person that you would like to find in another? Same thing for a job. What qualities have you previously really appreciated in a job or a workplace or a boss? Okay, picture what you want. Picture what's a non-negotiable. If you get clear on what you want, and if you tell yourself that you deserve it, the universe will bring it, okay? It will make it so in about 12 months, okay? Big things have to be organised. If it involves work, if it involves love, it involves other people's external realities, and they have to be organised. It's like giant cogs that all have to be turned to just the right position. So you have to be patient when you've pictured what you want. Say it out loud. Ask your angels for help. They're not allowed to interfere You have to ask your angels. You have to say, angels, this is what I want. And you picture it and you say it out loud, you describe it. The only thing you can't do is you can't make a specific person be with you. You're not allowed to do that, okay? But you can ask for someone with those qualities. My sense of smell is really not good at the minute. It must be allergies or something. But I've done that for you anyway. Okay, one more advice, then we'll get angel numbers, and then we will get crystals. Guardian angel, oh my goodness me. I've just spoken about your angels. That's freaky. Your angels are always by your side, ready to offer protection and guidance. If you want to know about your angels, there's angels, like 2 or 3 of them linked to each chakra. This book is amazing. It's by Kevin Hunter, and it explains each of the chakras. Like, there's your solar plexus, your yellow chakra, and the angels. You need to ask Archangel Nathaniel and Archangel Ariel, okay, to help you have more power, confidence, and go after what you want. So you can read about which angels to ask for help from, or you can just say angels. Okay, I do it when I'm in the car. Embrace continuous growth for personal and spiritual development. Okay, it's very important. Don't think that you've got to be a finished product, you know, by a certain date. That's not the point, is it? We're on earth to learn. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, and we're supposed to learn every day that we breathe breath. Okay, you're not supposed to know everything now or have it all down. Goal setting. Set clear goals and create plans to achieve your life's desires and dreams. We've just done that. We've just done that, haven't we? Soul light. Your soul's light guides your inner world and path through awakening. I love these cards. What's this one? Blessings of the celestial. Embrace the celestial blessings and feel the universe's grace and support. That's lovely. Right, angel number and crystals. Oh, I don't know what 29 means. I would Google that though if you keep seeing it. Oh my goodness, you're getting all these. 222, alignment, connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. 1818, willpower. Achievements, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavours and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. Yeah, this is a general reading, so it's for anyone who's the sign of Scorpio. I've gone through all the signs in zodiac order from Aries through to Scorpio. I'm going to do the other 4 signs tomorrow. because it's getting late. 2424, good times. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. 0110, belief system. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. It says, go after what you want, unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. 0404, slow down. Balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, and warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep some healthy boundaries. 4444, blessings in disguise. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character and experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You've got this. If you've been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favour if you've been suffering or feeling lost. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. It's going to be worth it. Endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances and patterns. There's some truth that you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. I think that was advice for the person that you're going to meet in the future, because they're going to break their cycle of behavior. You make a change and the world around you follows. It's true. Get out of your own way. How well does all that go? Because that was the King of Pentacles reverse, which is about like making bank, making money. And it was reversed. The Four of Wands was reversed. It's like, it's saying get out of your own way. You just have to picture what you want, get focused, and believe that you're worth it, that you deserve it. Start over, like. There was a little bit of a warning about, you know, keeping healthy boundaries because someone wasn't on your team, but they're in your team, like. It's that one. You're blessed with talents and skills. Embrace what makes you different, because that is your path to success. There's something you're really good at. There's just a natural talent. And you might not have realised it, but it's going to be like the key to your success. I mean, like, you might know you're good at it, but you might think, oh, so what? Do you know what I mean? But other people would love to be able to do that. Go-getters, courage, luck, willpower, alignment. Your true life's calling. Right, let's get you some crystals. Why are they turned over? Do I need to read them? That's weird. Subconscious mind. I realise that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I'm subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. Loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to be the best that I can be. I'm loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships, which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. There might be an old friendship or some sort of acquaintance that's like, when someone loves to see you down because they like being down, like misery loves company. Just get rid. Let's get you a crystal and then I'm out of here. Oh my god, look how many it's pulled out. I'm never getting out of here. What's that? Aragonite for the heart. Calcite for the sacral chakra. Selenite for the crown chakra. It's hard to read these, because the font is so narrow. Moonstone for the sacral chakra. And white quartz for the crown. Okay, and then you've got these three. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You greedy lot. Uranus. Look up what that means, that planet. It's to do with your throat chakra, okay? Carnelian, malachite. Peridot. Was that peridot? And emerald. So that's for the heart, the sacral, and the third eye, those two, malachite and peridot. Okay. Right. You're using up all my time now. Let's find these. So we've got white quartz, aragonite, calcite, selenite, moonstone, emerald, carnelian, malachite, and peridot. Greedy lot. Let's have a look. There it is, peridot. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. So this is for your third eye. Precious peridot, a chic type of olivine. It's like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone's sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of peridot's green shade comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. Who needs it? Brooders, the lackadaisical. Anyone dreading those long winter nights. Where to put it? Wherever you give chase to love, money, power, or joy. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up with peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. Okay, where was that? There. We had emerald, which is for your heart chakra. Oh, that's beautiful. One of the 4 precious gemstones, emerald, radiates with a wet, lush, verdant energy. It does. That's stunning. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. Didn't know that. So if you're into any of that, you might want to associate yourself with this saturated green gem. Who needs it? I can't pronounce this, guys. Aestheticists, like aestheticians, is that right? Aestheticists. Bohemians, Epicureans. Why are they giving me all the long words? Transcendentalists. That is not a word, come on. Transcendentalists. Right, that's the best I can do. Where to put it? On a chain over your heart, or on a ring at the base of your left thumb, perched atop the Venus Mount. When to use it? When you've temporarily lost the courage to love and be loved. When you're in need of a total refresh, open your heart to limitless possibility with emerald. Point your heart towards grace. That is beautiful. I've not read that one before. Okay. Selenite, which is for your crown chakra. What is it? Icy selenite is a form of gypsum with a calm, cool, and collected vibe. Who needs it? Healers, believers, the currently cleansing, juice, technology, etc. Where to put it? Wherever you want the slate wiped clean, your bedside table. We had that with Start Over, didn't we? After a brutal work week, or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visits. And it said beware about someone, you know, like an old like friend or acquaintance that just doesn't fit with your vibe anymore. Like a negative Nelly. When to use it? When you move into a new space and want any lingering bad juju to vamoose, when you pray to gods above, when you've been working with crystals and want to clear away energy they've picked up in the process, give them a gentle tap with selenite. Clear your path to enlightenment. Okay. What are we left with? Calcite, aragonite, white quartz, moonstone, carnelian, and malachite. There's an orange calcite, but I'm just going to say this blue calcite. It just says calcite, doesn't it? Aragonite. Oh, that's pretty. Like iron patinaed flowers forged by tiny hammers. Aragonite forms in geometric bursts called star clusters. It also occurs in the exoskeleton of stony corals and in the shells of most mollusks, protecting the squishy and fishy inside. Who needs it? Anyone feeling out of alignment, in need of a major reset. Where to put it? Meditation cushion adjacent. When to use it? When it's time to retreat to your shell or step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you've got to get square with your inside world. Call on Aragonite to help set a healthy, sustainable balance. Find your center. That's nice. Oh, do you? You do alignment teachings. Carnelian, there we go. There's carnelian. What it is, a cherry red chalcedony. I don't know if that's how you say that word. I need to Google it. Used by ancient Romans in signet rings, wax doesn't stick to it. And by modern folk to ward off insecurities. Carnelian's fiery energy helps spin us out of fearful thought cycles and into action. Who needs it? The understimulated, anybody looking to get acquainted with their fears. Hello, fear, my name is. We have some beautiful work to do together now. Shut the fuck up and let's do this. Where to put it? Wherever you want to inject some passion and confidence, your palate or your pelvis. When to use it? When you find your creativity or sex drive on sleep mode. Go with your gut. Carnelian. Love it. Okay, what have we got left? Moonstone, malachite, calcite, and white quartz. We've got moonstone and malachite, okay. I am gonna read that orange calcite one. Where is it? If I can find it for you, because there it is. I got a feeling that could be it. Moonstone. That looks really ominous, doesn't it? It looks like a Halloween moon, that. A shimmering, protective talisman for travellers since way back. Moonstone is a dreamy white to peach-hued feldspar mineral for gazers of sky and soul. Who needs it? All you earth goddesses out there and the people you keep around who need to work on their empathy, patience, and intuition. Where to put it? On your bedside table, in your overnight bag with your passport and eye mask. When to use it? Under a new moon, use it to set intentions that align with your purest, life-affirming, inner child nurturing calling. Under a full moon, moonstone belongs in the bedroom or wherever you get down. Find your natural rhythm. It's making me want to do a howl. Oh. Malachite. Wow, look at that. That's so sick. Malachite, what is it? With its trademark acid trip swirls, money green malachite is an electrifying mesmerizer with a high copper content, always good for moving energy and making things happen. That is stunning. I love that. Where to put it, if you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television pilots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace. When to use it, when the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it, when you just gotta have the money, the power, and all the glory. Come at it with a heart-forward, sustainable energy, courtesy of malachite. Claim your success. Wow. Talk about empowering. I would have thought we would have had white quartz. I'll do one last check to see if we haven't gone past it. Right, orange calcite. This is for the sacral chakra. We've had a lot of orangey things, haven't we? What it is, orange calcite is the hot-blooded, artistic, love on the brain, wild child of the calcite family. Who needs it? Artists holding the proverbial paintbrush and staring at the proverbial blank canvas. Anyone whose sex life needs a little more life. Where to put it? The honeymoon suite, the studio. When to use it? When you want to make something beautiful. Orange calcite's energy is all about breaking through the fog and the fear that hang on to the path of creation. When you want to add some energy to your creative process or take on the Kama Sutra one page at a time, excuse me. Get with orange calcite sun-kissed vibes and unlock your creativity. Bloomin' egg. I was right though, wasn't I? Because it's a sacral chakra and everything that it said is definitely that. Goodness me. Right. I'm going to just have one last check for the white quartz because that's really weird that we haven't got that because it doesn't seem too out there. Gotcha. That's it. So this is for the crown chakra. What is it? Among the most abundant minerals on the planet, clear quartz is everywhere, but it's far from basic. A master manifester, quartz is programmable, so give it a job to do and get busy. Who needs it? Rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection. Didn't know that. Geminis as well. Where to put it? Between your eyebrows during meditation. When to use it? When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you, call on quartz to help you see through the illusions. Clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. Enhance your vision. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say good night. If this resonates, please give it a like, share the channel, follow, subscribe, repost, okay? And I will see you in the next one. I'll be on tomorrow to do Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces, okay? Have a lovely evening, everyone, or night, or morning, wherever you are.